Hi everybody. It's been a minute because I've been super busy, but I've unfortunately did some great things that I had to cut up fast because had so many shows to do and that sort of thing. One thing that I've started doing a lot more of is sea salt bar soaps, where I add a good amount of sea salt to the soap. And one thing that sea salt does, it makes the bar really hard. This is my grapefruit and sage with poppy seed and sea salt exfoliating bar. This is a really popular one for me. And so I'm gonna make the slices a little bit thinner because they're so much more dense. The sea salt makes the bar of soap much more dense and heavier than just a regular bar of soap. So this is gonna be I'm gonna have to use my knife to slice it because I made this one a little bit on the tall side, and you can hear that it's not as smooth as it normally would sound. These are some pretty big bars. These are some pretty big bars, pretty tall bars. Starting with the back. And one bar, even though I'm making them exactly 1 inch thick, they're gonna weigh much more than the normal 4.5 ounces for a 1 inch slice. They're gonna more than likely weigh more like 5.5 inches. But they smell incredible. This one is a combination, is my Kokopelli blend. It's a combination of grapefruit, sage, white sage, and Native American sweetgrass. So it's got a nice citrusy scent, but then it also has kind of a herbal top note to it. And my customers seem to like the exfoliating bars a lot, so that's why I put the poppy seed in there. In addition to the sea salt. So this bar is a little, definitely a little more difficult to cut because the sea salt makes it really hard. And so I did a show where I took actual loaves and this is what's left over of the loaves. I'm going to see if I can slice this end piece in half. To give as a deluxe, kind of like a deluxe sample bar. Kinda, sorta. So while I have you here, I'm going to show you another one that I did that unfortunately, not only did I not make a video of, I didn't really get any pictures of it, and it sold so fast at the last show that I did that I've only got about a couple of bars left. I'm definitely making another one. But this is my, I call it white sage. It's a combination of white sage and clary sage and There's a little bit of sweetgrass in there, and it's a really, really great herbal blend. And so for the bottom here, I used Rosal clay, and then for the pale shades of green, which it came out much lighter, I used parsley puree. So it did fade down to a much lighter, softer green, which I actually like. I love this color combination. I have no complaints whatsoever about it. With natural herbs, the colors will sometimes fade down. So I wasn't at all surprised by that or disappointed by that either. Like I said, I personally really like that one. And since this is one of my favorite blends that I do, and also since as you can see, there's not much left to this loaf, I think I'm going to cut this bar, but I'm going to keep this one for myself. And I'm actually making another batch of it so that I can, well, because I need it, but then also I'll make a video of that so that you can see that. I think this is just a calming, cool looking bar. It just is really soothing to me. And the blend of sages is actually soothing to me as well. It also has a little bit of Italian bergamot in there, which is definitely another one of my favorites. That's going to be a really big sample bar. And then I'm going to show you a third bar. This is one of my bars that I call Bitter Earth. And it's a really earthy blend. It's got amber, patchouli, just a little bit of patchouli, sandalwood, cedar. It's a very woodsy, earthy blend. And so I made the bar. This is also a sea salt bar as well. So it's really hard. And again, I should not have waited this long to cut the rest of these, but this is what was left over from the show that I did. I colored it with organic cocoa powder, different amounts. So that's the different swirls of brown that you see. And you can see from the sea salt how shiny the bar, I don't know if you can see how shiny it is from cutting it. That comes from the sea salt. And I really like making the sea salt bars. They really give a nice feel on the skin and in the shower. So these are a few of the new things that I've been working on. Kokopelli isn't new, but the look of it is new. Same with the white sage. The look of it is new. It's different from how I have done them in the past. Changed up pretty much so that you can see all three together. So this is the Kokopelli, which is grapefruit, sage, and sweetgrass. This is the white sage, which is white sage and clary and sweetgrass and bergamot. And then this is bitter earth, which is amber and sandalwood, and there's a bit of frankincense in there, dragon's blood, really rich earthy blend. So I have a couple of more things that I'm going to get videos done of in the next couple of hours. So I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.